to see this gauge here. It is lighting up, just LED blinks all crazy on the camera. It's not actually blinking in reality. But the bottom one is air, fuel, boost, battery voltage. The car does have Alpine head unit, Apple CarPlay. Comes in through a USB extension here. You just plug it in. It's got Focal speakers in the front, Infinity speakers in the rear. It's got an additional Alpine amp behind the head unit for the speakers. I'll show you in the trunk here. Well, Rockford Fosgate 10-inch sub wired in the back. Carports are in really nice shape for how old they are. It's got a brand new trunk floor in it. No spare tire. The electric antenna is missing. I don't use radio, so I never bothered with it. The rear end wiper has been deleted. I don't know if you can see here. Just got a cap over it. I believe it does still function though. This paint gash here had a jack fall over into it, unfortunately, but it's one of the only blemishes in the paint. There's a couple little spots. There's a little dinger there. The car was resprayed. It's an original color Everett green metallic. You can see if I get this to zoom. You can see where it was sprayed inside of here, but honestly not that big a deal. Seats are brand new Corbeaus. Corbeau custom rails made for it. New floor mats, brand new window tint. Pop the hood for you. Does have the 2GB front end conversion, bumpers, headlights, fogs. The fog lights are not currently installed. They could be easily. I just never got around to it or cared. Like I said, this is the rear end conversion with the tail lights, reverse lights, taller wing from the 97 to 99. Give it a few revs here. Go for a spin. Alright, I figured I'd take you on a little cruise here. SRS light is on, obviously no airbag here. It does work. I have the original steering wheel with the airbag and cruise control buttons, and they all functioned when I took them out. So all that could be retained if you wanted it. Clutch feels good. Engagement feels good. Like, the transmission was rebuilt by Jack's Transmissions just a handful of years ago. Doesn't have very many miles on it, maybe 4,000 since they did it. So no pops, no grinds, things like that. Stays in gear. I'll take you on a little cruise here. Clutch feels good. I'll do this one-handed, so excuse me if it's a little shaky, but currently the car is making about 400 horsepower on pump gas, 463 horsepower on ethanol E85 here in Colorado at altitude. The car is on a flex fuel tune, which means you can put any gas you'd like in it between premium 91 and ethanol of any content, and the tune will adjust on the fly based on what it reads through the fuel sensor. Oh, let's see. Take a right here. Strong, sounds good. Got a nice little bit of blow off sound coming from the Turbo Smart there. Handles great. The car is currently sitting on Fortunato 500 coilovers. Lowered it maybe an inch, maybe an inch and a half. Gauges over here on the left all work. Volt on top, boost in the middle, AFR at the bottom. AFRs look good, sitting right around 14 to 14.5 at cruise. As soon as you're on it, it gets down to like between, oh, I don't know, 12. Safe numbers. This car has a whole lot more left in it. I wanted a fairly, I wanted a tune that wasn't gonna break on me. These cars are getting hard to find, parts are hard to find, scarce. Mitsubishi, didn't feel like pushing this thing to the limit, just a Sunday cruiser. But all the buttons, everything works. The only thing that's not hooked up right now is there's no rear wiper. And so no rear wiper misters either. Also the air conditioning is hooked up and functions, but for whatever reason a high pressure relief valve keeps popping on the compressor itself. I don't know if the compressor is going bad or if it's got a little bit of junk in the lines. I'd never use air conditioning anyway, so I haven't really messed with it. The stereo is an Alpine head unit, Apple CarPlay. You can see here it's got the Apple cord kind of coming out from down here with an extension. It does do Android Auto as well. Focal speakers up front, infinities in the rear. Brakes are stock, but they're in good shape. Do a couple shifts here, downshift. It's not wildly fast, but it is definitely a quick car. Right now it's got pump gas in it, like I said, so it's only making about 400 right now at the wheels. Definitely makes a little bit more ponies on the ethanol and does a little better if you're wanting a little more. Sunroof works. Has vent originally. Push it again, opens. Closes. It's got brand new tinted windows with the sun strip here. Vanity lights underneath the mirror there. But yeah, really nice car. Super, super nice car. No cruise control while this steering wheel is installed. I didn't hook it up. The horn button's also not hooked up. It'd be easy to wire up a deal for the horn. I actually just put it in not too long ago and this car just doesn't see much drive time, so I left it alone. But come check it out.